Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Stas,
This Shane,
and this is Stas and Shane.
talk real estate.
Well, thank you guys for tuning into the inaugural episode. It's good to do this with you, Shane.
It was awesome to do with you, Stas. We should have done this sooner.
Yeah, right. So we're going to be discussing pretty much the intro as to how we came into real estate. What leadership roles we've picked up, and how we can help and share the common things with all you guys.
And it's meant to be fun. We're going to have fun with this. We're going to talk about serious things that affect our business and also talk about why we do this and how we got involved, just not only in real estate and all our community events too as well.
Right. So it's going to be a crazy reality show then.
Hey, it's all about fun.
Well, first, I'm going to jump in and ask Shane a little bit about himself, how he got into the business, how long he's been in real estate, things of that nature. So go ahead and give a quick intro.
Thanks, Stas. I've been in real estate basically my whole life. I've been licensed fully for the past 22 years, but my dad's been a realtor for 45 years, and basically it's become a family business, and we've done it my whole life since I've started. I enjoy it. Was a physical therapist originally. Absolutely hated that job. My dad's like, "Why don't you come over and work with me?" And I did. It's been a wild ride. I started off just selling. Wasn't involved in my first 10 years. It was all about me. And then in 2009, our AE came in and says, "You need to get more involved with real estate on a state and a local level." And I did. And today I'm involved local, state, and nationally on multiple committees, and I had the pleasure to be a federal political coordinator for Congressman Clausen a few years ago. I was also the state allocated Realtor Party member involvement committee too as well for a few years. So I always look forward to serve, and I look forward in the future to serve. I work with Royal Shell Real Estate down in Fort Myers, but we're a company that works with Lee, Collier County. We also have an office in Ocala and in Cashiers, North Carolina.
Nice.
And Stas, why don't you tell everyone about you?
Well, I was born in a young age, and no, I've been in real estate for around 10 years now, almost 10 years. Love it. Broker owner with a small little boutique company here. Me and my business partner Lance, we own Aaron Catering Company here out of Punta Gorda. We service Sarasota, Charlotte, and Lee County. I jumped into the leadership role on the state level and local level due to being a part of Rebar Camp at the state level, and so just met a couple of really great people. Then those people were also involved in RPAC, the Realtor Political Action Committee, Realtor Nation, Realtor Party, and it just kind of went through there. And this year, by the end of this year, I'll be an alumni for Florida Realtors Leadership Academy. I know you are an alum.
I am 2014.
Nice. So yeah, it's just been a great ride, great Florida Realtors culture. It's helped me to funnel that down to the local, and man, that's me in a nutshell.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, we've talked about doing this for the past couple of weeks, and what our goals are is to inform people of what we see on a daily basis within the real estate business and how we've gotten through some things, and we're going to actually open it up to a lot of people. We have a lot of things coming between a website, our Facebook page, Instagram. We're going to blow this out, and we want input. We want topics to talk about. We want to hear what you guys have to say.
Yeah, for sure. And this is going to be a little bit different. I mean, there's tons of experts, and we're going to have experts on. We're going to talk stats for sure, but we really want to point out some of the hardships that people have been through and how we got through them. There's a lot of the unspeakable things like, I had to deal with this terrible agent from a certain region, and they do things a certain way. And we're gonna go ahead and dive into it and talk about how we've been through that, and our mistakes in those situations, and how we've remedied it since then. So I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast, and people realize this business is so much about people, right? And how you get along with people and how you work through the issues that come up in a real estate transaction, not only with your clients, but with all our business partners. You have title companies, inspectors, builders, pool guys, lawn guys, everybody else. So there's so many moving parts to real estate that we're going to discuss and why we think we can make things better and actually help people out. As Stas says, we're going to have experts. We're going to have other people come on. We're going to talk stats. We're going to talk about the fun stuff too as well.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a fun ride, and don't put us in the box either, just because you see us here in the studio, because we're taking this on the road. We've got a field trip coming up at the end of October, so we're not going to spoil that. But yeah, we've got some fun stuff. We're going to take this thing on the road. You're going to see us not just discussing things in our area. So for those that don't know us, I'm in the Charlotte County, Sarasota area. I'm with the Realtors of Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte, Northport, DeSoto, Inc. And Shane is not a part of my board.
I'm on the Royal Palm Coast Association Realtors, which covers Fort Myers, Cape Coral, and all that area. But I'm also a member of the Sanibel Captiva Association Realtors as well. So I cover two different little areas there. So I'm a little bit further south than Stas.
Yeah, so we're two realtors that are passionate about real estate. We're passionate about helping realtors. We're passionate about the realtor party. On top of that, we're in two different areas. Even though we are close, we're north and south of each other. You're going to see us take to the road and meet up with fellow realtors, and we're going to have conversations with them on the East Coast. Obviously, we're on the West Coast of Florida and the Gulf Coast, and we'll shoot over to the East Coast, and we're gonna share some good times with some other amazing realtors that are part of Florida Realtors over there on that East Coast, up and down, and then of course further north from us.
Yeah, what's nice about real estate is I've been lucky enough to gain friends all over the country and world because of our involvement with real estate. It is an international business. So we're going to take it even that further. We're going to actually bring in other people from other areas and the issues they're dealing with there, because it seems that if it's in one area, it may not be in ours yet, but it will come at that one point in time. There are site-specific and state-specific issues, but it seems if it's a general issue, it seems it will come affect us at any point in time.
Yeah, and also it's just really cool to talk to other people. Big shout out to a gentleman I talk to every 2 weeks, Neil Oates over in Miami. He's an amazing dude. But I was just talking to him. I said, well, our turnover here in my town, is between 2 and 5 years. And he was just like, oh, wow. His eyes lit up because their turnover is like every 8 years, so it's more than double what ours is when you're in that two-year realm. So that's what you're going to get. You're going to get that twist where we're going to be talking to people, getting perspective from people all throughout the state.
And hopefully we'll get it from all out the nation that will tell us the trends and stuff that they have going on there. And as Stas is starting to get involved, I've been involved a long time. Neil Oates is a mastermind at all this right here. And I am a novice where Stas has a little bit more stuff. So we're going to have fun with this. We may have some blooper reels. We're going to put stuff up that we find interesting on our Facebook page, Instagram pages. We're going to get this out there. We have a YouTube channel set up. So we're not all completely there. So we'll keep informing you guys when you get on there. Follow us on Facebook. It's Stas and Shane Talk Real Estate. Same on Instagram, and our YouTube channel is the same thing as well.
Yeah, and we're gonna have things in writing too. We're gonna have some PDF files you can download, helping out agents on all different levels. There's so we're gonna talk about business planning, how we've handled our business planning, how we hold each other accountable, how we have other people throughout the state that hold us accountable. How we do our fundraising for Realtor Party. I mean, there's so much to talk about, so much excitement. We want to kind of bring that excitement, that Florida Realtors culture, to everybody, and also get you guys to come join us.
Yeah, we want participation, not only just in this, but we want participation. Get involved in your local, state, and national boards. It is important. People realize that we make the decisions. We help guide these decisions, not only what affects our business, but also our homeowners, our end users, and even stuff that's not involved about real estate. Florida is one of the biggest environmental states and around, and Florida Realtors has become very involved in things that affect our environment, be it water, be it with farming, be it anything. This is stuff that's realtors, we get involved. And a lot of our members are actually elected officials, which help us and guide us to actually help make these decisions and try to get things better for us as a whole, as a person.
No, for sure. I mean, this year, in my opinion, was the perfect example because we went through some hectic times, and I felt like Florida Realtors really came together and united. They kept us still working, putting food on the table, or like Bush was said, you got people, they're fighting to put food on their family. uh, but anyway, it's definitely been a whirlwind of a year this year. But there was a lot going on in the backdrop that a lot of people didn't know was going on, and how I feel this still was a successful year. I know the Realtor Party is having a successful year. There's a lot of realtors that have made a lot of money during this pandemic year, and so a lot of that, there's a lot of things that went on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't understand. It wasn't Governor DeSantis woke up and said, "I like realtors. I'm gonna keep them essential." There's a lot that went on behind the scenes, and I'm very grateful to be a part of such an amazing organization.
Yeah, it's about keeping us working, and it's not only us; it's keeping everyone working. Realtors are always on the forefront, especially during COVID. Which this lead up is great, because our next conversation next week's going to be about 6 issues that we've encountered over the past year that have affected our business, either good or bad. And as Stas said, we've had a great year with real estate. It's been my busiest year since the height of the market back in 05, 06, and 07. So this is a reason why, even though it's been a great year, there's been a lot of things that have affected us in a business way, as well as the people that are our clients, which are our end users, homeowners, how they have not been able to have their jobs and things. So this is our next conversation is going to be 6 things that we figured out over the past year that have been, how we've dealt with it and what we see is going to happen in the future.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm just really excited that we have a lot of our business partners that are still around, still assisting us. I'm glad that people are out there supporting their restaurants. I'm so happy that they're now open, which leads me a question for you. During the pandemic, when things were locked down, which restaurant or bar area, what eatery, just let's stick to eating, were you missing the most? Which one were you jonesing for the most?
I'm not going to say Jones for anything, because I was lucky enough that most of the stuff I frequented stayed open. I'm very big about supporting locals. So a lot of our local places that when they were open, I went and supported them. I went out and bought, from the people that needed it. We bought gift certificates. We tried to help, our local, establishments, and not only just local, because people don't realize a lot of the big chains, the Outbacks, Carrabba's, they're still a local business. There's someone actually that owns that place that, we've done. So, we were lucky in Florida. We did get shut down and we did have some turmoil, but at the end of the day, we were lucky. We still had the outside. We still had things we could do. Didn't get shut down completely. It was nice that we had some functionality. It's nice being back 100%. Not saying I'm running outside and dancing in the street with everybody. It's just, it's nice that we're getting to a point that hopefully we can keep on this momentum and keep moving forward.
No, for sure. Well, guys, that about does it. That wraps it up. We appreciate you guys listening on the first episode. This is kind of like a dry run for us, but we were trying to keep it loose, and hopefully we'll bring you some great information.
Yeah, and remember, it's going to be released every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. We're going to get this out tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. But please, once we get everything, we'll put it out there. Reach out to us. Call, say hi, text us, shoot us an email. We love critiques. We're not going to get hurt. We're looking forward to doing this. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to give a lot of great information. We want to have information from you because we like to share that with everybody else out there.
Definitely. All right, guys. Well, that does it for us. Until the next time.
Sorry, buddy.
No, you're good.
This is Shane saying goodbye.
This is Stas.
And we'll see you next time.